Hey, what's going on YouTube? Welcome to Post Cologne. Today I'm going to be unboxing 3 Lattafa fragrances, including Lattafa Anfas Oud. So let's jump into it. Alright, so we are back with another unboxing first impressions video of 3 Lattafa fragrances that I recently picked up as part of a larger haul from Perfume Online. Links are going to be down in the description if you decide you want to check any of these fragrances out. And I also have a coupon code. Save yourself $5 off your first purchase at Perfume Online if you decide you want to shop with them. Pretty excited about this. Who doesn't like a good Lattafa fragrance haul? I know I do. I know I like me a good Lattafa, and I got 3 of them for you today. Haven't heard too much about all 3 of these. The Anfas Oud, I haven't heard anything about that one. So pretty excited to dig into these, see what they're all about. So let's quit screwing around and let's get into it. All right, so first up, we're going with Lattafa's Hayati Gold Elixir. Now I scooped this up for $23 at Perfume Online, and I've had experience with the original Hayati Black, and I just did a video on the Hayati Al Maleki, the blue one, and we got the gold version here, and I don't know too much about this one. I've heard this is a little bit on the feminine side, but I will be the judge of that. So let's break into this, see what it's all about. All right, so there we have the box presentation for Lattafa's Hayati Gold Elixir. Very similar to the other Hayati presentations. Nice thick cardboard box, has that pattern on there, and nice shimmery gold going onto it to match the name Gold Elixir. Slide off top like this. Crooked bottle as anticipated with all the Hayati unboxings I've ever done. And it sits in this little podium, so nice box presentation. And the bottle is pretty nice, nice heavy glass to it, nice rounded corners, just like the Hayati Black as well as the Al Maleki. Cap on this, kind of a light plastic, maybe a little bit of metal on that, and the atomizer on this bad boy. Nice long sprays, good distribution, will get the job done. But what does this smell like? So right off the jump, just smelling this in the air from testing that atomizer, this has got a bit of a mix of notes going on right now. It's got some sweetness, it's got a little bit of citrus going on, kind of a fruity sweetness, maybe a little bit of vanilla as well, but it's also got this kind of saffron-y leather thing going on to it at the same point. So quite interesting mix of notes here. So let's get this on paper, see what it's all about. So the opening on this is quite bright. It has a nice citrus brightness to it. It's got some grapefruit. It's got a bit of a tart bergamot that's working in there. And it's got a little bit of fruity sweetness that's in there as well. So it's got this kind of peachy note, a little bit kind of a black currant style of note, but it's mostly kind of a bright citrus right now. Very uplifting, very, very bright. As this is opening up, that citrus is dying off fairly quick, and we're getting a lot more vanilla that's starting to push through. So it has that vanilla, it has that fruity sweetness, and there's a little bit of like a dry wood coming through, and there's that saffron that's pushing forward. So it's got a little bit of a leather feel. I smelled a little bit more of a leather accord in the air when I was testing versus off the strip right now, but it's mostly got that fruity sweetness, the vanilla, with a little hint of the leather right now. Really nice sweet accord that's going in here. I'm liking how this like peachy fruity note is mixing with this vanilla. Very creamy style of sweet note that's going on, but it's light. It's not like a heavy sweet accord that's going on. It's just really enjoyable. And then as it's mixing with that saffron, it's just getting a little bit of a maturity to it, but that creamy sweetness in this is really quite nice. Yeah, this is absolutely lovely. I'm enjoying this one quite a bit so far, but let's skip to the dry down, let this kind of settle in, see what it does, and we'll go from there. All right, we're back with the dry down of Lattafa's Hayati Gold Elixir. It's been about an hour, let this settle down, do its own thing. This is a really nice fragrance, and I know I said at the very beginning I've heard this was supposed to be a little bit more of like a feminine style of fragrance within the Hayati line. I'm not picking that up at all. I think this is a unisex fragrance, and I think it even might tilt a little bit masculine. The leather and saffron that came through in this kind of surprised me in the dry down. That did push forward a little bit more. I wouldn't say it's a leather fragrance by any means, but there is a leather in here mixing with that vanilla, that peach accord that's in here as well, that fruity style of sweetness. Mixing with that leather saffron is really quite nice. Little bit of woods poking through, has a tiny bit of musk as well, but mostly what you get is that nice kind of contrast between that peachy vanilla and that leathery saffron. Really quite nice. I am enjoying this one quite a bit. I'm definitely gonna get this on skin, see how it works with my skin chemistry, but like I said, I think this is a unisex, perhaps tilting a little bit masculine in terms of the scent accord on this, but that's all a matter of opinion, really. Anybody can wear whatever fragrance they want, but going to do a full review on this one for sure, because I am quite intrigued by this one and I am enjoying it so far. So for 23 bucks, quite pleased with this pending performance. I'll have to get back to you on that. That's Lattafa's Hayati Gold Elixir. All right, next up, we're going with Lattafa's Oud Al Maleki. I picked this one up for $20 at Perfume Online. And I know there is a Lattafa Layal Maleki. This is the Oud Layal Maleki. I've heard the Layal Maleki is just absolute trash. I haven't tried that, so I'm saying that's what I've heard. But I've heard this one is a little bit better and worth checking out, so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna check this one out, see what it's all about. All right, so there we have the box presentation for Lattafa's Oud Layal Maleki. Kind of a nice box. It's got this horse design on the front with a bunch of, I'm assuming, Arabic script that's in there. It's got a bit of a texture to it, a nice kind of a gold black contrast to it. So pretty nice, but overall, just this plain old cardboard box. Let's look at the bottle. All right, and there we have the bottle presentation for Oud Layal Maleki. Nice bottle, nice thick heavy glass, got kind of a thick base to it, still has that horse pattern on the front, the horse design on the front. And it's got this kind of like ribbed side to it. It's got a bit of kind of a corrugated side to it. So that's kind of a nice added touch. Cap on this is cheap, light plastic to it with these kind of gems on it. Very similar to the Anna Abayed style of cap, if you're familiar with those ones. And the atomizer on this bad boy. Decent atomizer, actually sprays pretty far, good distribution. What does this smell like? So right off the jump, just smelling this in the air from testing that atomizer. It has a mix of some like fruity sweetness that's in there, but it also has like a lot of floral elements that are going on right now. So it's kind of leaning a little bit feminine in the air right now, but well, let's get this on paper. Let's figure this out. Yeah, so opening on this is quite interesting. It's got a little bit of spice in there, so it's like a pink pepper spice that's in there, mixing with like a fruity plum note, as well as a bunch of different floral elements. So like there's a little bit of white floral that's mixed in here, but it's got a little bit of a greenness to it as well, like a watery style of greenness that's working in here. So it's an interesting mix of some florals, a little kiss of green, some fruity sweetness, as well as some spice. So interesting scent profile so far. As this is opening up a little bit more, it's starting to take a bit of a turn. So it's getting a little bit almost darker. It's getting like a leathery accord that's coming through. A hint of smokiness that's coming through. It's not like a smoky style of fragrance, but it's got like a very warm, dry style of saffron, some leather, but there's also some nice smooth woods that are mixed in here as well. It's an interesting contrast of those notes. The plum fruity sweetness, that's really starting to dial down a bit, but you're still getting those floral elements that are mixing in with this. So it's turning more into kind of a floral, green, dry leather style of fragrance at this moment. There is no oud in this. I'm not detecting any oud despite the name. It's not an oud style of kind of Middle Eastern fragrance, but it has a little bit of that Middle Eastern vibe. It could be coming from that saffron. It does have that sort of Lattafa feel. If you're very familiar with the Lattafa fragrance lines that do have that very Middle Eastern vibe, it definitely has a kind of a signature saffron that works in there from the Lattafa line that's pretty distinguishable. It is here, but very interesting. I think I like this, but I'm not quite sure yet. Let's skip to the dry down. Let's see what we're dealing with. All right, we're back with the dry down of Lattafa's Oud Layal Maleki. It's been about an hour. Let this settle down, do its own thing. This hasn't changed a whole lot. This is a fairly linear from that opening to this dry down. Still little touch of sweetness. You're still getting some of that kind of plum fruitiness that comes through. You're getting those green aspects, the floral, kind of white floral jasmine, a little bit of kind of some watery green lily of the valley that works its way through. A little bit of a powdery texture to this as well. And you get a little hint of some leather and some nice soft woods that are in here as well. Some sandalwood type of wood that works its way through. It's interesting. I would say this is a unisex fragrance. This might even tilt a little bit feminine because of the florals that are in the mid for this one. It's got a very odd style of sweet. Even though it's not a very sweet fragrance, the sweet that is in here is a little bit different. I'm not too sure if I am enjoying this one all that much, but it's different on paper than on skin. So I'm gonna get this on skin and see how it goes, and we'll kind of take it from there. But so far this is kind of a meh, or maybe a maybe at this point. But overall, for 20 bucks, it was worth rolling the dice. I've spent money on dumber things than that, but so far this is a to be determined of whether or not I'm enjoying this one. So I'll have to get back to you guys on that one. That's Lattafa's Oud Layal Maleki. All right, last, but hopefully not least, we're going with Lattafa's Anfas Oud. I scooped this up for $19 at Perfume Online. Don't know anything about this. I don't think I've ever heard anyone talk about this one. So of course, when I saw it at Perfume Online, I'm just like, well, I need to see what this is all about. So let's do that. Let's see what this is all about. All right, there we have the box presentation for Lattafa's Anfas Oud. Pretty straightforward cardboard box, nothing really to it. It does have some kind of glossy finish to it with this gold pattern up there, but overall pretty straightforward cardboard box. Let's take a look at the bottle. All right, there's the bottle presentation for Lattafa's Anfas Oud. Pretty straightforward bottle, but it does have like a little bit of, you know, some added kind of grooves to it on the side. It does have this nice thick metal, I don't know what you would call that, kind of a insert or overlay on that bottle, and it is an actual metal. That is not a cheapy plastic, which is a nice thing. Got a little bit of a gemstone there, a little gemstone on this cap as well. Cap on this also has a little bit of metal in this. Got a little bit of weight with a kind of a plastic inside. And the atomizer on this sucker, it's a bit of a weak atomizer. Oh, okay atomizer will get the job done. What does this smell like? Holy smokes. Literally right out the jump, the first thing I smell is a lot of frankincense coming out. There's some warm spice that's in here, a little bit of oud in the air as well. This is a very bold, pretty dark fragrance right off the jump here, but let's get this on paper and dive in, shall we? So off paper, right off the jump here, I am getting a little bit of kind of some citrus, like a very tart style of bergamot, but that frankincense is definitely waiting in the background right now for that to die off. There is a little bit of oud that's coming through. It has a little bit of a medicinal style of oud at this moment, and there is, you know, some warmth in there with some spice, a little bit of dry, woody sort of feel to it. This might get dark real quick. Yeah, as this is opening up a little bit more, there's like some saffron and some leather that's starting to come forward, but there's this really nice ambery accord that's working its way through. So it has this dry wood, but it also has this kind of almost like spiced or smoked style of vanilla that's starting to work its way through. So there's a little touch of sweetness that's balancing off those like very dark smoky accords right now. This is actually quite nice. This is not going to be for everybody for sure, but this has like a real boldness and like a mysterious sort of vibe going on to it. I'm digging it. A little bit of sweetness could be coming from the frankincense as well. It does have that incensey, almost sort of churchy style of incense. So there's a bit of sweetness that's coming through. It's mostly that kind of ambery vanillic accord that's coming through that adds any sort of sweetness. But I know I've just said sweetness 3 times, but it's not a sweet fragrance by any means. Very smoky, bold, has that leathery, saffrony sort of feel to it. Warm spices are in here as well, and some dry woods are starting to slowly move their way forward. Yeah, this is quite nice. Like I said, this is not going to be for everybody, but this has a very like warm, dry, almost kind of like smoldering style of wood that's mixed in here with those leather accords and just a little kiss of sweetness to balance that off. I'm digging this one so far. Let's skip to the dry down, see how this kind of unfolds, but digging it. All right, we're back with the dry down of Lattafa's Anfas Oud. It's been about an hour. Let this settle down, do its own thing. I'm really liking this one. This really dried down into a very nice, like the quality on this smells way higher than the $19 I paid. And it really has, it reminds me a lot of that Amouage interlude style of DNA. So like the Paris Corner Killer Oud, the original one, has that same style of kind of smoky incense where there's like a bit of like balsamic sweetness that's mixed in there and has those spices with that little touch of leather that's in there. That's what it really reminds me of. The only difference is it's missing that kind of oregano note that you get in those ones, but it has this additional kind of like that burnt vanilla I'm talking about, that dry, ambery, vanillic accord that just has a little bit of like added smoke to it. So it's got like almost a spiced vanilla, like a burnt vanilla sort of vibe going on to this that sits in the background. Behind that leather, that spice, and that really smoky accord that goes onto it. So I am really enjoying this one. Definitely not going to be a compliment beast. It's not going to be for everybody. For my personal tastes, I do enjoy this one. This is going to be more of a personal wear type of fragrance. You're not going to want to wear this clubbing, you know, that kind of, well, you could do what you want to do, but I just doesn't have that mass appeal, crowd-pleasing style of scent DNA to it. But overall, I really enjoy this one. Definitely going to be a fall-winter style of fragrance. It's very dark, smoky, heavy style of fragrance, but I'm really enjoying this one. Definitely going to get this on skin and do a full review once it cools down. It's the middle of the summer right now, and this would be way too much for that, but we'll definitely do a review, get back to you guys, let you know how it performs. I think it's going to be potentially a beast mode. That's all I smelled in this room when I first came in, but I'll let you guys know. That's Lattafa's Anfas Oud. All right, so there you have it. That's 3 Lattafa fragrances. My unboxing, first impressions of those ones. I think I went 2 for 3 on this one. Wasn't too impressed with that Oud Malik, but the other 2 fragrances, quite pleased. They are a little bit different. They're not your typical style of fragrances. They do share a leather note, but they are kind of completely on the opposite sides of the spectrum when it comes to scent accords, and I like having a little variety in my life. So pretty pleased on the Gold Elixir and that Anfas Oud. But I want to hear from you guys. What's a Lattafa fragrance that I haven't talked about, I haven't unboxed yet, that you want to hear me unbox and give my first impressions of? Comment down below. I love hearing from you guys. I love getting your different recommendations, your hidden gems, different tastes and scent profiles. Appreciate you. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you all next time.